Once upon a time, in a magical world, I met a super strong god named Poseidon. He was like the ruler of the sea and everything in it. Imagine how you feel about your favorite toy or game. That's how much Poseidon loved the big, wide ocean. Picture the sea as a massive, enchanted land, and Poseidon as its powerful king. In his kingdom, there were huge waves, shiny water, and strange creatures swimming below the surface. Most of the other gods in this magical world admired Poseidon a lot. They were very careful not to make him upset because they knew that if he got mad, he could create big storms and giant waves. In this land, there was a lovely woman named Medusa. People thought she was really beautiful, with shiny gold hair and eyes that shone like stars. But Medusa was unique in another way as well. She worked in a special building called a temple, where she assisted the wise and strong goddess Athena. Poseidon became very interested in Medusa. He was responsible for the oceans and all the things in them. Poseidon was strong, but he could become angry quickly. When he saw how beautiful Medusa was, he really liked her. He went to the temple where she worked, even though it was a very important and honorable place. Poseidon had strong feelings and wanted to be with Medusa. He tried to make her like him, even though she had promised to be loyal to Athena. Medusa didn't want this to happen, and she told Poseidon to be polite in the temple. However, Poseidon didn't listen. He got very mad and used his special abilities to do something not nice. He harmed Medusa and didn't care about the rules of the temple. Athena, the wise goddess, became very angry. She wasn't mad at Poseidon, even though he did something bad. Instead, she was unhappy with Medusa. Athena wasn't mad because Medusa did something bad. She was sad because something bad happened to Medusa in her special place. So, Athena decided to do something to Medusa because of what Poseidon did. Athena made Medusa's hair become snakes, and she gave her a power that could turn people into stone if they looked at her. Because of what Athena did, Medusa changed and started looking scary. People were afraid of her because of her power. If they looked at her, they would turn into stone. She had to go away from other people and live by herself because of what happened. Athena's special place, where people used to be very respectful, now seems like it's shaking because of how she feels. It reminds us that even gods can feel very strong feelings, just like people can. Athena's anger is strong because she trusted someone and they did something wrong. Imagine Athena's voice being as loud as thunder, echoing through the important halls of her special place. Her words are like a very important rule, a big choice that will change Medusa's life forever. Athena's power is so strong that it's like a big storm that leaves a mark on everything. Athena's curse is really serious. It's like a magic spell that's stuck to Medusa and won't go away, like ink that's permanent on paper. Athena says that Medusa won't ever be able to find love. Her heart which used to feel warm and caring toward others, now feels heavy because Athena is angry. Imagine a special world where gods and goddesses are really strong. Even Poseidon, who's in charge of the sea, can't avoid the big things happening in this world. Things aren't as steady as they used to be. And this has put Poseidon in a fight he didn't see coming. Picture Poseidon, who used to be a strong symbol of nature's power, now dealing with new and strange emotions. He's facing a difficult decision, trying to be both in charge and understanding. He's stuck between his own desires and the results of Athena's curse. The world of gods, once peaceful and organized, is now uncertain and full of arguments. Picture a big fight, where two very strong powers meet each other. Their serious expressions showing they're in a big disagreement. Athena and Poseidon, both very strong and important, stand in front of each other. Their strong voices sound like loud thunder in the sky. It's like seeing two big storms collide. And their fight creates bright lightning in the sky. While they passionately argue, imagine the leaders and people of the city watching this big fight between the gods. The city's future depends on what happens. And it's obvious that Athena and Poseidon don't want to change their minds. The argument goes on, like a big wave of disagreements, until they can't find a solution. However, in the middle of all this fighting, a small idea for fixing things appears, like sunlight breaking through dark clouds. The idea is that both gods should show their abilities to the people in the city, and then the people can choose what they prefer. This is a smart idea, understanding that the city's future should be chosen by the people who live there. Picture Athena and Poseidon moving forward, both very determined. It's like they're having a competition, not with weapons, but with special gifts they have. These strong beings are prepared to give the city signs of their power, each wanting the people's love and respect. Imagine the nervous feeling in the air as Athena and Poseidon are about to show their gifts. It's like the quietness before a big storm, a peaceful feeling that hides the strong energy that's about to happen. The city's leaders and people are watching closely, feeling excited and holding their breath, as the two gods are getting ready to share their presence. Picture Poseidon, with his trident shining like a faraway star in the dark sky, pushing it into the ground with strong force. The earth shakes as water rushes out, flowing like a waterfall into the city. The people's first happiness turns into sadness as they taste the salty water flooding their streets, a sad understanding that Poseidon's gift isn't what they wished for, showing his excitement without thinking. Now, imagine Athena, her face showing both smartness and strong will, moving forward. She's holding her spear, which shows her power. She puts her spear into the ground with careful control. And suddenly, an olive tree grows from it. The tree's branches move with a special shine, and its leaves glow like shining lights. The feeling changes, becoming full of amazement and curiosity. As the people in the city come together around the amazing tree, they softly touch its leaves with respect, their eyes glowing with new hope. Athena's gift is more than just what they can see. It stands for peace, success, and development. The feeling they get from the tree goes beyond what they can touch and see. Think about the leaders and regular people in the city. Their faces showing different feelings. They still remember Poseidon's salty water, which reminds them of their unmet hopes. But, as they come together around Athena's olive tree, something small starts to change. It's like a musical note played in their hearts, a feeling of being together and a promise. As time goes by, the city does well because of Athena's gift. The olive tree becomes a sign of strength, reminding them that agreement can come from disagreement. It gives them food and health, a promise that still comes true even when there are problems. Athena's long-lasting gift makes a story that lasts, showing that even when things change, there can still be success. As more time passes, the city becomes lively again, full of excitement and living things. They call the city Athens to honor the goddess who helped them. The city does well because of Athena's strength and smartness. Picture the streets being busy, markets full of traders from faraway places, and theaters making noise with stories of bravery and legends. The city changes into a center of learning and information. And this is easy to see. Athens, now a word that means wisdom and energy, shows how people can come together when things are hard. Athena's gift and the peace from a big fight make the city's personality.